Have you ever taken yourself out on a date? And I don't mean getting coffee before class starts or grabbing lunch and eating in a hurry before speeding off to do whatever it is that is more important than spending time with yourself. I mean, have you ever seriously sat down on a comfy couch or at a cafe you've never been to and had an honest conversation with yourself? Have you ever asked yourself, hey, where is my life headed? What kind of person am I? Do I put out more positive or negative vibes? Am I in the right major? Am I doing what I love even though I might not be doing what is going to make me rich? Am I happy? These are important questions. These are the questions that sneak up on you when it's 3 a.m. and you're having trouble going to sleep and you have no way to avoid them. Have you ever asked yourself these questions before they manage to creep up on you? Have you ever had a Barbara Walters interview with yourself where you end up making yourself cry because you discover something about yourself you had no idea existed? Have you ever taken yourself out on a date? Have you ever gone to a funny movie by yourself and laughed your real laugh, the laugh you had because you think everybody else finds it annoying and scary? Have you ever been comfortable being by yourself in places that are usually packed with groups? Have you ever felt fulfilled and at ease when you're with a group of friends and everyone has a significant other except you? Has this situation ever made you feel free from the worry of having to place your needs on another individual? Or did it just make you depressed and lonely? Have you ever taken a long walk following a completely different path than you normally would have? Have you ever noticed slight, beautiful differences in things you never paid attention to? Can you honestly say you know yourself well? Do you know your faults, your fortes, and your fears? Not many of us do. We lose ourselves in tasks, in our jobs, our schoolwork, itineraries, and agendas. We lose ourselves in others, in trying to love others and love the jobs that we actually hate, and we forget to love ourselves. The love that most people are concerned with is the passionate, never-ending type. The type of love you see in movies about glittery vampires and notebooks and walks to remember. Movie love. We are programmed to believe that finding love in others is the key to happiness in our lives. What we are not taught is that the only love we should be looking for is love for ourselves. What we are not taught and what we never really learn is that if you find somebody to love, that person should be a compliment to who you are and not your everything. It's beautiful to think being everything to a single person or being constantly busy or having many friends brings happiness, but it doesn't, and it's not reality. We all crave validation from outside sources. We all want to be loved by somebody else, and there is nothing wrong with that. Love is a beautiful thing. What we should all want first, though, is to learn how to love ourselves. So I'm asking you, have you ever taken yourself out on a date? I think you should.